In developing countries and many low-resource areas around the world, one of the major problems that we have is there's a serious shortage of doctors. So because there's this lack of expertise, a lot of people don't even know they're sick, and they don't, as a result, they don't go to the clinic or they don't get tested to confirm what they have, and they don't get treated. So to address this, some countries have healthcare workers or community healthcare workers that go door to door. For example, in India, they're called ASHA workers, and they go door to door and meet the families. And this is in every neighborhood, there's a different healthcare worker. And they meet the family and see who's sick, who might have certain diseases, and they give them referrals to go to the hospital and give them recommendations. In some ways, that's even better than what we have in the US. However, the main problem is that these health workers don't have very many tools. They just carry around a thermometer and aspirin. So what we try to do is we develop tools, mostly in the form of mobile phones and maybe like a $5 sensor, that can help screen for all the major types of diseases, which include maternal health, pregnant women, but also things like Alzheimer's and cardiovascular, pulmonary disease. It's a broad range. But by creating these tools and putting them in the hands of the health workers, it not only gives them the ability to better and quantifiably test for these diseases, but it also gives them more credibility. Because you have to understand, a lot of these health workers may only have an 8th grade education. I mean, they're women who come from the village. So giving them these tools, putting this amazing tool in their hand, also empowers them, gives them more confidence, and helps them do a better job at what they do. Oftentimes, when people design technologies for developing countries, they just think about cost, making sort of a dumbed-down version of a tool that could be used in a poor area, low-resource area. However, after working in this field for many years, I realized that in these low-resource areas, in places that have low literacy, the challenges and the constraints are even higher. So in many ways, we actually need the best technology. We need the most advanced technologies to really match and create better solutions for these populations. So even in our work today, we use all the cutting-edge tools, things like machine learning. We use augmented reality to create an interface that an illiterate person can use, or someone who's never touched a smartphone in their life. So I think the technology has to be simplified in the form of an interface, but of course inside the technology, there's a lot of advanced things going on, and we're lucky that here at MIT we have access to amazing students and amazing ideas, and we bundle all that together to make these tools that we can put in the hands of people that really need them. So in addition to health workers, we also create a little bit more advanced tools for some of the primary care clinics. And here we use machine intelligence and machine learning to actually run algorithms that could do diagnostics and give you a more quantifiable information about what disease you have and what the treatment should be. So these diagnostic guidance systems are now emerging in many places that have low resources and a low concentration of doctors. So these are some of the things that we're trying to do in the area of global health.